Peace and love, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Sheldon, and I help people ascend their consciousness and help them discover the path to enlightenment. Now, I hope you guys are having an absolutely beautiful day because it is once again gorgeous outside. I feel like I am being blessed every single day. I know that I'm being blessed every single day, so I'm sending you guys a lot of positive, loving, healing energy. And I want you guys to pay that forward every single day. Remember that energy is contagious. Put a smile on your face. Help out your neighbor because it will change the world. Now, with that being said, I want to talk about DMT today because it is a subject that a lot of people talk to me about. A lot of people know that I've done it a few times. A lot of people know that I've researched it, and I've done it with people that haven't done it before, and everyone likes to ask me questions about DMT, so I'm going to explain a little bit what DMT is. And DMT stands for dimethyltryptamine, and we actually produce it naturally in our bodies. We can access it through deep breathing techniques, through deep states of meditation, and it's essentially produced in our pineal gland, which is the gland in the middle of your brain connected to the third eye, the most spiritual gland in the body. And essentially how I explain DMT is it allows you to remove the veil between the inner and the outer worlds. So DMT could also be derived from specific plants like the ayahuasca vine. And if we get into ayahuasca, it's more of a brew. The main ingredient is DMT, but it lasts longer than if you smoke it. So DMT powder is extracted, and when you smoke it, it only lasts about 10 to 15 minutes, but once again, it removes the veil between the inner and the outer worlds, allowing you to have out-of-body experiences and access dimensions of intelligence and extraterrestrial beings, if you will, gods. It's very difficult to explain, but essentially when you smoke DMT and you smoke enough of it, you could leave your body and access different worlds, different dimensions, the outer world, I explain it, and it feels like home. It feels like home. I haven't done it for a very long time, but I've had, I think, only one out-of-body experience with it, and I felt like I was home. I felt like I was in a place that was very familiar to me, very white and crystallized, and there was just a lot of love, and that's the essence of, you know, this world was just love and peace. And I was receiving a lot of intelligence about, you know, my life and how the world works and our history and all of that. But I came back, and it's really foggy. It's hard to remember. It's almost like you can't really take that information back with you. But when you're there, you know how real it is, and you know that it's not just a figment of your imagination. And this is why, you know, this was left for us. You know, ayahuasca, for example, like these things were left with us in order to help us heal. And like plant medicine is the ultimate healer, and we've gone in and created synthetic drugs that mask symptoms, and people think that that's how we heal. That's not how we heal. Like, God intended us to heal through plant medicine. You know, even your diet can heal you from disease, cancers, all of that. So I always like to explore the avenues of plant medicine because it was left here by the divine. It was left here by God. And when you connect, when you do things like psilocybin, you know, mushrooms, DMT, ayahuasca, LSD, all these things help you connect and find a deeper part of yourself. They essentially shatter your ego, and help you connect to your true essence, your true being. And I've seen people smoke DMT for the first time, and you know, they've come back and just say, you know, like, I literally don't know anything. You know, nothing that I know right now makes any sense. Everything that I thought I knew doesn't mean anything, essentially. A lot of people come back and they get to a single point of singularity. They go meet God. You know, I've had friends that have done ayahuasca that have essentially been able to, you know, meet the divine, the Holy Trinity, if you will. And, you know, the the story is very common, the theme is very common when they come back and they figure out that, you know, life is a lot more than what it seems, or the reality that we've been, you know, led to believe isn't necessarily true, and that there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. And that's why they deem these things illegal. Like, in a world where plants are illegal, you have to understand that you are not free, right? Marijuana was illegal for so long, and they told you that it killed brain cells and all that stuff, and people bought it. But at the end of the day, they would still go out to the beer store and pick up a 2-4 and dummy that to their face. That makes no sense at all. Something man-made that actually is proven to kill your brain cells, right? Versus something that grows out of the ground that's proven to cure cancers, Alzheimer's. It's medicine from the divine. You know, reduce inflammation, all that stuff. All these things are medicine. So I never ever would suggest shying away from exploring plant medicine, because it will expand your consciousness. And the reason I wanted to make a video on DMT is because I think it is something that a lot of people need right now in order to realize who they truly are, because a lot of people are so stuck in their ways and so programmed by this system that they don't realize that there's a lot more to life. And when you smoke DMT, you're going to come back and be like, wow, you know, my whole life was a lie, essentially. And don't be afraid of that, because it actually will open you up to so much more. It'll open you up to love. It'll open you up to freedom and your true essence, your true nature, your true being, which is, you know, eternal spiritual being having a temporary human experience. So never shy away from these things. So dimethyltryptamine, DMT, is something that will help you guys expand your consciousness and help you, you know, discover the path to enlightenment, and help you, you know, further your progression in your soul progression, your soul mission, and just to raise your vibration, because that's what it really does. It raises your vibration. Right now is a very important time on this planet for everyone to raise their vibrations, to spread a lot of love, and then we're going to start to see a new world form. That 5D earth shift that I was talking about yesterday is very real. It's happening right now. But in order to go, we need to start raising our vibrations. So I wanted to talk about DMT because it is an avenue to help you guys expand your consciousness, especially if you feel stuck. So I would try to look for it, research it. Obviously, don't get into anything without having the proper mindset. Research it and know what you're getting into 100%, and then prepare to have an experience. And through that experience, it will open your mind to a lot, and it will help you out and help you, you know, just expand your consciousness more. So really all I wanted to say today, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, press that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and for now, we'll part ways. Peace, love, have a glorious day, and remember, smoke DMT.